G'day guys and welcome to the shed today. Today we have on the table the DJI Naza Lite multi-rotor controller set up in my wee Reptile 500 here. So the good points of this multi-rotor controller setup is definitely the ease of use with the software and its plug and play components that it came with. Mine also came with the version 2 LED module and power module hidden away down in there. Good bonus, I think, as the combined LED and power module is just a bit big and bulky and hard to mount. The wee LED module is also a really great way to know what mode you're in, sort of like a KK2 board screen. Obviously you don't get all the details and you can't PID tune with any buttons, but having this LED to be able to tell you what mode you're in and if you have a GPS lock or not is definitely better than nothing. The Naza software itself, once hooked up to your computer, pretty straightforward, simple. Select your multi-rotor type, select your GPS position away from your center of gravity. Mine is just simple, straight in the center of gravity, but still on the stand, so I had to add some negative for up for some apparent reason. They've got it set to negative is up. To move on to some of the lower points that I've come across with the Naza, it's sort of a one wonder thing. If you want to fly in a nice GPS lock and hover around and just look at things, then most definitely high gains, I say. Set your gains too high, and if you like your fast fly, mini quad styled racing around, I found lower gains are definitely where you want to be at. Or, as the Naza has settable gains on the fly, just set these parameters and play while you fly. A lot of people run into trouble on the play while you fly. I find if you set the endpoints of your pots, then you shouldn't have any trouble exceeding the PIDs or going too low. I also ran into well, I wouldn't call it a major problem, but a definite problem with setting up my GPS. See the little arrow on the top here? They tell you to point straight forward, but whatever country of the world you live in, you will have GPS declination and you will have to offset to match the declination of your country. Here in New Zealand it's 25 degrees in the positive. America, some places, most places I've seen, are about 8 degrees in the negative. So just be careful on that. And make sure you read your DJI manual and set up accordingly, twisting left or right for positive or negative. If you use declination.com, will tell you the declination of your country. Now when going through my DJI Naza manual, I noticed it said something about altitude hold on its own little space, but in the flight controller options there is no option for an altitude hold. So my guess is it automatically comes on when you've selected attitude hold mode or GPS hold mode. Now, running into a problem with that is that Naza hasn't designed their multi-rotor controller best. This black thing hidden down in here is actually my Naza. I've had to cover that with black tape because their barometer is very light sensitive. Once it gets light on the outside plastic case, you've pretty much lost your ability to do an altitude hold, and it will go up and down, sometimes quite violently. Simple solution, either paint your case black or cover it in black tape, and you should stop your jumping up and down problem, if you have one. I definitely had one. Also, I'm still working on a lot of my PIDs, so we will have flight videos and etc. to come. Until then, everyone, enjoy the day.